So can you remember your first flight in a 104?
Oh, it's a long time ago. Actually, yes, but we were trained in the simulator. We were well prepared in academics about the systems, the aircraft, and I went out with Lieutenant Colonel Moore, my first instructor, my Luke instructor, who followed me. And by chance, I visited him 4 years ago. Now he's dead. He had heart cancer. He died of suffered cancer. But at that time, he still lived in Phoenix, Arizona. And I visited him. And I remember this, and we talked about, 4 years ago, we talked about our first flight. We well remembered it. For him, it was standard because he had every 6 weeks a new student. But for us, for me, and for the other students, it was an amazing moment, fly the first time in a 104. What was very different to the other aircraft, we didn't have any room in the cockpit because it was very small. The dashboard and the cockpit itself was over your knees. Therefore, you had the straps, which for ejection, they was pulled back, that the seat go out and without any injuries. And the stick, normally you have down here in the 104, it was up here, just on the breast. And if you're sitting right, it's strapped in. And the mission itself was just a standard mission. We went out, trained a couple takeoff and landings, touch and goes, and in the area just to get familiar with the aircraft's aerodynamics. Yeah, that's it. What I remember after, now it's about 43 years.
So coming from the T-38, could you feel a difference in power and acceleration?
Yes. Even the T-38 was a supersonic fighter and had 2 engines. The acceleration on the 104 with the J79, and with a 4-stage afterburner. We had a different version over here in Germany without any switchover. In the afterburner in our engines in Luke Air Force Base ignited, you had a couple stages and there was a switchover. And in the switchover, there was sometimes it was very difficult that the afterburner blow out. But in this, you really feel the power. You were pushed in the back. The T-38, it was a normal acceleration, it was plugged in the burners, and the 104, if you plug in the burner, you really felt the acceleration. But only when it was cold. We had, for example, in summertime, or when you had about 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside temperature, then it was a normal acceleration, like I said, okay, where is the burner on? Look at the gauges, yes it is on, but you felt it. But in cold acceleration, and I experienced it over here in Jever, it was powerful. If you do it in a clean TF at minus 10 degrees centigrade, you feel the power, you get a kick in the ass.
Brilliant.